Hundreds of people gathered here at America's oldest national park to protest the firings of probationary National Park Service employees. And they're just one group of many across Montana and the country making their voices heard. Yellowstone National Park's 153rd birthday on Saturday was celebrated a bit differently than in years prior. Many traveled to Gardner outside of the north entrance of the park to protest the National Park Service firings recently laid out by President Donald Trump and Elon Musk in an effort to downsize the federal workforce.
Our national parks are one of the great gifts of America, and they're under threat right now with the current Republican administration's funding cuts.
Fire, not fire!
At this time, it is uncertain what the total scope of effects could look like, but those in the surrounding area of the park are worried about its future.
This is not about saving money, it is about what we spend our money on. And I, as a citizen of America, would like to spend our tax dollars on the things that make America great. And in my mind, that is our national parks.
There were 3,400 Forest Service employees laid off. There are 3.2 million acres of Forest Service lands in the Custer-Gallatin district alone, and of them, only 5 people remain.
With those cuts, the Park Service will hire more seasonal employees instead.
Seasonal positions cannot replace permanent positions and the wealth of knowledge and experience and expertise those people have.
The display scene was just one of many in parks across the country on March 1st. But smaller communities are also speaking out in Montana. On Friday, nearly 70 Red Lodge residents stood in Pride Park to voice the same concerns, saying the firings could also negatively impact tourism.
Of course, I'm concerned about people across the world, but it's in our town that it's going to affect us.
Just seeing restaurants hurt, businesses hurt, seeing less tourism here.
Kylie has been a public land servant for 6 years and is concerned for her colleagues that lost their jobs, 9 in Red Lodge and 32 in the Custer-Gallatin area, including Jillian Green, who lost hers on February 14th.
Most of us rely on federal housing as well, so come April I was planning to move into federal housing for 6 months, so now I have to figure out where I'm going to live in the next month.
Green and Kylie worry for public safety, saying that planned upkeep of trails will not be done, and EMT help in putting out potential forest fires will be greatly slowed or even impossible.
Think about all these fires that are just prevented just from us being out there, that aren't going to be prevented this year.
This week's protests could be just the beginning for public pushback against federal cuts.
And that's what makes our country great, is our public lands.
In Gardner, Isabel Sparks, MTN News.